Community Action Network serves families in 4 low-income neighborhoods in Washtenaw County. Some are public housing. One of these is Highcomb.
Once CAN came into existence and began to work with the individuals in public housing, I saw a dramatic change. I saw less evictions. I saw people taking responsibility for their communities and for their neighborhood.
We like to say that Community Action Network starts where our community members' abilities leave off.
And I saw Highcomb grow from bad to good through the help of CAN and our police and everything. And CAN got everybody working together.
Community Action Network's programs are mostly focused on our children and youth.
And I walked into the center in the afternoon when they were running the program, and there were, I don't know, between 10 and 15 kids there. I don't know how many, but I've expressed this to Joan. I was so impressed with the quality of the work that was going on, how orderly the kids were. I mean, they'd already been in school. Now, this was after school program. And what a very positive environment it was. So I guess that was my first introduction to CAN, and they gained a lot of credibility right there because they were doing good work, very enriching work, and the kids really responded.
It gave my kids something to look forward to damn near every day, you know.
You know, when we take kids on field trips, it's a real joy for me sometimes because, I mean, every once in a while you get that kid that just can't seem to behave. But, you know, our kids understand as much as we do that these field trips are a luxury. And I can't tell you how many times I've had the biggest smile on my face because our kids are way more well behaved than the other kids there. And it's because I think that they value the opportunity that they have and they don't want to squander it. You know, and again, it's the idea that, you know, every opportunity when they do well opens up another opportunity, and every opportunity when they do poorly closes one.
I want them to model their own self, you know, to model Aaron, to model, you know, the staff that's up there. They're all college students, you know, and I want that to be them.
This is our bi-weekly food gatherers event. Every couple weeks, Food Gatherers donates over 1,000 pounds of food to the residents. Every 2 weeks, we get about 15, 20 households comprising close to 80 residents that receive food from the Food Gather shipment that we get.
Alright, this is a video camera. Please, everybody, please get out the... I'm just looking at the concert.
As far as parents, you know, we all seem to cook one night a week, and there's a lot of different people. It rotates, and then we learn different recipes and different ways to cook different things. So it's kind of like, okay, how did you make that? You know, we went to the center and had it. Okay, that was a hit. How did you make that?
When new residents move in, we go and do an intake assessment and find out what they have, what they don't have. I mean, one of the questions we ask is, do you have health insurance? And if you don't, let's make sure that you do get it.
The Community Health Worker Program is a grant. It was a grant-based program started by Packard Community Clinic, which is right down the street, and actually services most of our clients because they're really focusing on low-income clients. And the idea of the program is to train people in the community and pay them to be community health workers. That is, they would go into the households and they interview people and see what the needs are in the community regarding health.
My name's Karen Dugas, and I'm the health educator at Packard Community Clinic. And today I was doing our very first community health worker meeting. This is a program that is using the community health worker model, which takes people in the community that are sort of natural leaders here anyway, and just provide some additional training to help them learn more about health topics to share with other residents.
April really is a tough month for our clients. In the last 3 weeks, I've had 9 evictions that I've been working on with clients. So far, we've been successful with 6. I'm expecting to be successful with all 9. We haven't had an eviction related to lack of payment of rent or DTE in the 6 years that CAN's been in here at either of our sites, in either High Cone or Green Baxter.
Organizations like CAN, and as CAN came into existence in public housing, we saw the number of those evictions decrease, both in terms because of CAN's advocacy, but also because CAN had instilled in the residents of public housing their responsibility for their own neighborhoods and for their own community.
And it is expensive to make someone homeless. It's definitely expensive to evict somebody, and they don't like to do it. But it happens, and it doesn't happen here, you know, and we're really proud of that. It's something, you know, it tends to be a specialty of mine. I deal with a lot of these, you know, and there's a formula we've developed over time, and we're trying to work harder to perfect that.
So that's why CAN helps out a lot, because they can steer us in the right direction, help us, you know, find out which forms apply, which don't, which are a waste of time.
You know, a lot of it's, sometimes the clients do a lot of the work, sometimes it's me, but it's a long process.
If it's for, you know, for your bill, or it's for your recertification, or if it's for, you know, enrolling your kid in a school, you know, they remind you and they keep you on top of, you know, your responsibilities and what you need to do.
And really what we want is we want our clients to be able to get this money that they need, and to be able to get this money without feeling stigmatized or feel bad or feel like, you know, they're being thrown through hoops or, you know, demanding personal information that's just not necessary for the case.
And the kids felt really proud of High Cone, because, you know, High Cone had a bad reputation. And then they started feeling really kind of proud of their place. And then other kids start coming from other neighborhoods to the center, saying, well, High Cone ain't like what people said it was.
You know, when it's nice out, we're all out there together to make sure the grounds are kept up. You know, there's like almost a pride of ownership here, especially like with the gardens.
High Cone prepares you for home ownership, because it gives you the realization that you have to take care of something.
Yeah, High Cone has come a long way, because when I first moved out there was gambling all on the sidewalk, and drug dealers got the little young boys out there, got the little young girls out there, and you see none of that. It's like if someone comes and they do ask about some drugs, we'd be like, you must have just got out of jail. Because if you knew anything about High Cone now, you wouldn't come out here asking for that.
And I can speak for our congregation and this experience and this journey of getting to know our immediate neighbors, which are the families and the kids and the people at High Cone. What a very rich experience it has been.
CAN actually provides, in my humble opinion, hope for these individuals, because, and particularly the children and the families, because what CAN does is CAN shows a whole nother world.
The children, you know, we got to remember that the children learn from us.
That's what happened at High Cone, is people started thinking about their children.
It's a neighborhood now. That's what I like about it. It's a neighborhood. That's it. That's it.
Their life stories have been very enriching to many of the people in our congregation. So it's both ways. I mean, we are able to give to them, we are able to receive from them as well.
I think we could be a model. I think people could come and see what we do and see the complexity and the depths to which we provide programs and services, and then look at our outcomes and our successes and maybe this is a model that could be replicated, because I think we have real success.